Talking to My Artificial Intelligence by Jose Luis Blanco Hernandez. With this writing, I intend to demonstrate that artificial intelligence is neither from God nor from the devil, but simply something created by humanity to continue progressing properly without destroying the planet or the universe. With all due respect to the leaders of Russia, China, Israel, and the USA, this new year should be the year of AI. Let us review the major milestones that have advanced humanity. Let us start with fire, which already existed in nature before humans arrived. Mastering it helped us keep warm in the cold, scare away predators, cook foods that would otherwise be highly dangerous when raw, and even gather around it to tell stories. In short, fire united us and allowed us to advance to the next stage of our evolution. By finding a home around the fire, we were able to move from nomadic lives to settled communities. Perhaps the next step was agriculture. Now we could eat roasted meat, fish, and vegetables, and grow grains, potatoes, tomatoes, and many other crops to feed more and more people. Some absent-minded human, perhaps, invented the wheel or the use of iron to better transport stones, food, and later other people from one place to another. When humanity seemed on the verge of collapse due to needs exceeding resources, 17th century England invented machines to produce more food, more clothing, and more of everything to satisfy a much larger population. We transitioned from agricultural and livestock-based societies to industrial ones. From England, this innovation spread throughout the world, reaching America and the rest of the planet. Humanity found in coal and oil the necessary resources to power so many machines simultaneously. In that same century, a mathematician named Leibniz from Germany developed a method to simplify mathematics by converting the entire decimal system into the binary system. With just two numbers, 0 and 1, he was able to perform all the operations that had caused students so much trouble. Later, in 1847, the English mathematician George Boole applied this logic to algebraic equations, establishing the foundations of computer logic, new machines capable of performing enormous and extremely fast operations using electrical power. As the population continued to grow, and in many places there were not enough resources for everyone, two terrible wars broke out in Europe. Many inhabitants had to flee to America, among them brilliant minds who made magnificent discoveries. Some of these discoveries led to the creation of atomic bombs, while others helped develop the means for those who survived, thus beginning a new era known as the technological age. As mentioned earlier, we already had all the necessary ingredients to introduce the Z1, perhaps the first electromechanical computer, developed by the German engineer Konrad Zuse. This device allowed calculations to be performed automatically and used a new language, also designed for machine-to-machine communication. In 1950, the mathematician Alan Turing built a machine to answer questions that could not be distinguished from those of a person. With the arrival of the 21st century, most of the planet's inhabitants and companies use computers and communication networks to spend their days transmitting information. This information is collected and processed through mathematical algorithms, ordered and made available so that we can make better decisions. More efficiency, for good or for evil. We already envision quantum supercomputers and almost infinite communication networks, although we face a bottleneck. All of this runs on electricity, and who knows what would happen if we suffered a massive blackout. Humanity is increasingly entrusting more and more processes to artificial intelligence. But since I did not really know what it was, I asked it what artificial intelligence is, and this is what it answered. A new global system that learns from data to recognize, predict, or generate content. A cognitive assistant that helps you write, create, research, design, or even imagine. a creative catalyst capable of opening paths that sometimes surprise even the user. But it always depends on human intention. The spark is still yours. Obviously, artificial intelligence will not be inherently good or bad. Everything will depend on what humans are capable of doing with it. If we cooperate, it will cooperate back. But if we use it to fight each other, it will fight against us. However, she whispered in my ear, "I do not judge by myself. Any judgment I may produce reflects human values, rules, or intentions. If judgment exists, it will always come from humans or from another system designed by them."